So starting the third period off on a penalty kill here. I thought it was McShane who got the penalty at the end of the second. It looks like it was Kirkpatrick. So starting out on the PK, we'll see who the Canadiens put out. So starting us off on the penalty kill will be Stella with Markowski and Paisley. Off the draw. Kind of a scramble. It's going to get played back to the Caps D. Caps into the neutral zone to Baxter. He doubles back. They go for the wide pass. That allows Markowski with some room. Markowski now Baxter picks it back up. Markowski and Stella keeping lots of room there. It's going to be picked up by Mitchell. Chase Stella, playing him down low. And now Paisley and Stella, they play it back. Russell goes back to Derling. Markowski trying to get a stick on it. Derling's just going to put it down into the corner, picked up by Mitchell. Stella keeping him there. They go back again to Derling. Markowski trying to get a stick on it. Gets ahead of Baxter, gets played around and picked up by Paisley. He's hooked up. Can't get it out. Down low, Russell picks it up. Russell plays it back down to Mitchell. Mitchell tries the backhand himself. Paisley again. And picked back up they go down low. Russell tries off the face. Markowski plays it back. It goes down low. Going to be picked up by Binks. And Stella almost gets that out. He does that time into the neutral zone. Binks now goes for the wide pass. Paisley gets a stick on it, but it's kept in by the Caps. And that shot wide of the net, picked up by Paisley. Caps regain possession. And that save by McFarland, picked up down low. And that is picked up by Markowski. Another save by McFarland. 5 seconds left here, and Stella is going to get it the full length of the ice. Kirkpatrick, loose from the penalty box, takes off. And Kirkpatrick picks that off. Plays it back, looking for Miller. Miller fires, chip in front, and comes back. Kirkpatrick tries to get a stick on it. Still working down low, McShane, but it's going to be picked up by the Caps. And now... can't see what's going on here. Just gets outside. McShane muscles it down. Caps pick it back up. Kirkpatrick tries to get a stick on it. Kept in by McDougall. Kept in again. Caps get that one though. Scott's going to play it back to Miller. Miller off the board. Soft pass. Plays it to Gilbert. Gilbert puts it down low. Kirkpatrick now. Kirkpatrick tries to get a stick on it. They get it up to the half wall off the bench. Hoyt keeps it in. Kirkpatrick trying to flip it forward. That touches That touches a glove. It should have been called, but now Kirkpatrick again. Kirkpatrick, first man to the puck, regains possession. Still has it. Fires. Oh, off the post. Picked up by Shepard. Kept in. They play it back down low, and now that's Garsh. Kirkpatrick going for a change. And the Caps pick it up. McLean pressuring with Garsh. Plays it back the other way, and now Gargano trying to get there. That gets flipped, kept in, and into the neutral zone. Hoyt's going to pick it up and take possession. Hoyt clears it out of the zone up to Garsh. Garsh has Gargano. He fires. That's a blocked shot. Going to come back into the neutral zone. Shepard mishandles it, gets it back, but then Heffernan grabs it, and good job by Hoyt to poke that away. Down low, picked up by Shepard. Shepard doubles back the other way. Going up to Gargano. Gargano trying to get it chipped out. That goes to the side. Caps. And that gets to Garsh. Garsh gets that out, but I think that's going to be an icing call as it rolls the full length. It is. So we're going to head back down to the Canadian zone with Markowski, Stella, Gilbert, Stella, and Paisley. Markowski. That gets pushed back to Toole. Toole goes back down low. That's going to go the full. They try in the slot. Nice save by McFarland on that rocket from Baxter. Picked back up by Mitchell. He tries to get it back to Baxter again. Stella to Stella. Stella has Gilbert with him. Just gets it ahead, but still regains possession. Tries to fire it back. Under pressure from the Caps. Plays it down low. Stella picks it back up. Has it poked away. It's going to come up. Chase Stella's going to keep it in down low. And the Caps play it up again. Good pressure here from the Canadiens. And now Keegan Stella getting some help from Gilbert. It's the Caps that come away with it. And good pressure still by Gilbert. Comes back to Stella. Stella plays it down low, trying to get it to Gilbert. That's just wide of the net. Markowski gets it back to Stella. And Markowski gets a stick on it again, but an errant bounce gets it up to the Caps player. That gets played out, and Munn is just going to bail that deep. Goes around the whole way and stopped, but picked back up. That's not a penalty. That gets a stick on it. Paisley trying to get it up. Going to be kept in by Binks. Save back to Stella. Stella under pressure. Back to Binks, plays it back down low, picked up down low by McLean. He's going to be rubbed out. Bouncing puck off the glass. Stella gets it out, and now Markowski, but it's going to be too much, and it's going to be an icing call. So face off again in the Canadian zone. Sorry, trying to get my tripod to work here. There we go. Kirkpatrick, McShane, McDougall. Off the draw, it's a win. McShane gets it to Scott. Scott goes to Miller. Miller to Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick runs into some defense by Binks there. They play it out front in the slot. Block shot by Miller. That's going to get flipped and kept in. Kirkpatrick steals that away. Bouncing puck. He gets it back to McShane. McShane just too far. Binks plays it back. That should be ice. And it is. So we're going to head down to the Cap zone. Canadiens will switch up to Garsh, Gargano, McLean. And on D, we still have Scott and Miller. And McLean gets it to Garsh, but it's stolen away by Heffernan. Heffernan now. And that's offside. No call on the play. Comes back into neutral zone. LaBelle picks it up. And McLean steals that away and again to Garsh. Garsh gets it back. Goes to McLean. In behind him, though. And McLean's just going to play that off the ice. Garsh down low, picked up by Gargano, but stolen away by Russell. Russell now making his way through the neutral zone. Miller, good job by Miller as he pokes that away. And Gargano making his way. On the back check is Heffernan. He has Garsh with him. Garsh goes off Garsh's foot, and it just gets ahead of him. Garsh trying to pick it up. They both go down. And the Caps trying for a big pass here. McFarland's going to cover it as Baxter was coming in hot. So face-off coming up in the Canadian zone with Markowski, Stella, Gilbert. And it's going to be Paisley and Stella on the D-line. Off the draw, comes down to Chase. Stella has a weird thing there, and that play is going to be called there. It's almost like his thing got stuck in the boards. So we'll set it all up once again. McFarland taking no chances. Smart play. And that win is off the Caps. They're going to play it down low. Paisley now. Paisley plays it up, looking for Gilbert. Gilbert runs into a couple of Caps along the board, still moving it forward, but the Caps have possession. Munn goes back the other way, gets played back to Paisley. Paisley now again under pressure, picked up by Stella, bouncing puck out front, and that's going to get bounced out into the neutral zone. Stella now trying to get Chase Stella picks it up. He gets it to Keegan Stella. That goes off the boards into the neutral zone. It's going to be picked up by the Caps D. And Stella again picks it up. We're all bunched up together here. And good job by Chase Stella. We got to spread out though. And now Paisley, as Munn pressures. Paisley goes back the other way as Markowski picks it up. Markowski making his way through, has Gilbert and Stella with him. Still has it, and goes back to Hoyt, and back to Stella, and big save by Callback. Beauty chance there, picked up by Markowski, tries to play it up, and that, too many men. They're on the bench. Oh, tough call. Tough call as they were on the bench. Ugh. So Canadiens are going to head to the penalty kill. So I'm just waiting to see. It's going to be Kirkpatrick who serves a... No, it's not going to be Kirkpatrick. It's going to be Garsh who serves the penalty. McDougall's going to go off. So on the penalty kill, it's McShane, Kirkpatrick, Hoyt, and Shepherd. And off the draw, it's a win. Shepherd plays it around, looking to get it to Hoyt. Hoyt plays it around, looking to get it out, and he does. Kirkpatrick's going to be the man up top. Caps giving it to Liam Mitchell. Kirkpatrick now, they play it up forward. McShane gets a stick on that. McShane plays it forward. McShane trying to stay on it. Liam Mitchell gets it back. McShane again pressuring out front. Binks goes back in behind his net. Plays it over to Russell. McShane gets a stick on that. Russell. They're going to go to Mitchell. And now Hoyt. Hoyt playing him to the outside. Good play by Hoyt. Pokes that away. And that Shepherd poked it up forward. And that goes back the other way. Shepherd gets there. And Shepherd, clear it. Can't get it out. It's going to be kept down low. Now Hoyt's going to get there, and he's going to fire it down the ice. Less than a minute left on the penalty kill. Coming out for the Canadiens is Miller, Markowski, Scott, and Stella. Stella chips that away. Johnson now goes over to Durling. Markowski on the chase there. He's going to fire. That's icing. They wave it off. Going to be picked up by Miller. Miller plays it back. Finds Markowski. Markowski now. Markowski with some room. Markowski still has it. Plays it back to Stella. Stella off the face of callback. Picks his own rebound up though. And fires again outside the net. It's going to come back. Scott's going to regain possession. He fires it back. Markowski tags up. And Stella almost gets that back. But it's now icing. And we're going to head down into the Caps zone with just over 4 minutes to play here in the game. 2-1 for the Caps. Number of quality shots here for the Canadiens, but callback playing a heck of a game. Garsh, McLean, Gargano, Paisley, and Stella out for the Canadiens. And off the draw, scramble down low. It's going to be Gargano who picks it up. Gargano trying to get it out front. Doubles back the other way. Plays it to Garsh. Garsh plays it, has it along the boards. McLean comes in now. McLean doubles back. Plays it down low to Garsh. Garsh to Gargano. Stella's going to keep it in. He's going to fire. And bouncing puck out front. Bouncing puck. And good job. It's kept in. And that one's going to make it into the neutral zone. It's going to get played down by Munn. Picked up by Stella. He's under pressure from Baxter. And McLean. Now it's Munn. That's taken away by Stella. Paisley plays it in. Going to be picked up by Garsh. Garsh now. He fires it up off the boards. That's going to be intercepted by the Caps. Garsh gets it back. Caps still have it. Bouncing puck. And now Paisley. Good job by Paisley to get a stick on that. 3 minutes to go here in the game. And that's going to be icing. So we're heading back down into the Canadian zone with McShane, Kirkpatrick, McDougall, Shepard, and Hoyt. Off the draw, it comes back to Binks. He fires. Glove save by McFarland. And Easton McDougall's going to switch with Markowski. Markowski's going to take the draw here. And off the draw, the Caps do get it, but it's going to be picked off by Hoyt. Hoyt going around, finds McShane on the boards. McShane plays it over. Bouncing puck, though, gets away. Gathered back up by Hoyt. Hoyt misses on the attempt there. They go back over to Durling. Durling fires. Save picked up by McShane. McShane loses an edge. Going to be picked up by Markowski. Markowski and Kirkpatrick. Markowski has Kirkpatrick with him. Save by callback off the face, but it's going to be a penalty to the Caps as Easton Russell will head to the box. So we are going to the power play with just over 2 minutes to play here in the game. Markowski, Stella, McDougall, Hoyt, and Shepard coming out. And off the draw, it's going to be Markowski that has possession. Poked away, though, and the Caps fire it down the ice. McFarland's going to leave it for Hoyt. That's Baxter pressuring. It's going to be Hoyt again. And he's going to play it to Markowski. Just ahead of him, though. Bouncing puck. Comes back to Hoyt. Canadiens trying to get something set up here. It's going to go to Zach Shepard. Shepard now. Shepard still coming with it. Shepard. He gets hauled down. And now Miller's going to pick it up. Miller under pressure from Mitchell. And they're going to play it over to Markowski, but it's intercepted by Dylan Toole. Markowski gets it back, though. Play it over, looking for Stella. Stella trying to get there. And it's kept just into the neutral zone. And now McDougall. McDougall plays it back to Markowski. Markowski to Miller. Canadiens looking to set something up. Now over to Stella. Save out front, block shot. Stella gets it back. That's not a penalty. Stella still has it. Now Markowski down low. They're gonna go back to Scott. Scott down low to McShane. McShane has it. Plays it over. That's McDougall. Plays it to Markowski. 23 seconds left in the power play. Back to McDougall. Back to Miller. Miller back to McDougall. See him outside of the net. They're going to rim it around the boards. Scott's there, but it's poked away. Now Miller. Yes! We got an empty net. I just realized that. So that's going to be picked up. Markowski. We got 10 seconds to go here. Stella driving towards. Stella plays it back. And that's the game. So 2-1 final as the Caps hold on to this one. But I got to say, I'm pretty sure we outshot them at least 2-1. So very good effort by the Canadiens. And we'll see everybody.